Alright then guys, so got another vlog for you a bit sooner than we expected. So it's literally, it is Friday, so it's the day after Thursday, which was yesterday's vlog, so yeah. So yeah, good day to you all. Now, we are on our way so that Jill can go and get her nails done today, because obviously we couldn't get it done yesterday, so she's going to go and do that. And while she's in there doing that, because I can't stand the smell of a nail salon, it gives me a headache. So
geez, mine isn't that bad now because it's bigger.
To be fair, it's not as bad as it used to be. That last one you went to was tiny and
yeah, but
smells.
it's much bigger.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger. Yeah. So we're gonna go and do that. While she's doing that, I am going to have a look at some tech and stuff that for possible plans for the new house and stuff like that. So this is tech to do with like things like the kitchen, living room. And obviously tech to do with setups and stuff as well, with regards to like the stream setup and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Have a look at that sort of stuff. I'll obviously be going to sleep at some point during the day today as well, because obviously I've got to be back at work again tonight. So yeah, but yeah, should be interesting. Should be interesting. I can show you some of the things that we got our eye on, which is always a good thing.
It won't be a long one today, but it'll just give you a little something.
Yeah, it's not a long vlog today, but it will be a little bit of something.
A little something.
A little something. So, yeah. So we'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so we are up at Rico. Jill's just gone into the nail salon, so I am off to go and see if we can find some tech that we can plan for the new house. So we shall see what we find. One thing that we're going to need for the new house is we're going to need to get a new TV for the kitchen area, because we've got one for the lounge, we've got one for the bedroom. We're going to need to get one for the kitchen to replace the current one, because the current one is basically knackered. It needs replacing, and it is very old. So we need to replace that at some point. So we're going to be looking at around about, what size was it? I think we were saying a 32 inch, so one of these for the kitchen, and it'll probably be mounted on a wall rack, something like that. That's kind of the plan that I've got for the kitchen, and then we're going to have to put another one into the spare bedroom as well, for guests when they come and visit. And we're also looking at getting another monitor or TV for the studio as well. The reason what that will be for is so that when we want to both stream at the same time, and we want to have the multi-twitch open, we can then have a separate monitor on the wall that we can both see, so we can both see the chat from all the different streams. That's the plan for that. That's not an immediate thing though, but the kitchen TV and the spare bedroom TV is. So I say immediate, as soon as possible sort of thing. So that's the plan with regards to television wise. Yeah, and to go with the television, we will be looking at one of these, okay, which is a Fire TV stick. We've got currently two of them at the minute. We've got one for the main lounge and one for our bedroom currently as well. So that's the plan with regards to that, so we can have that for the kitchen TV. Therefore we can still watch Netflix and stuff. So yeah, because that's how we currently watch Twitch in the lounge at the minute. We use our mobile devices to do the chat with. So yeah, that should be quite cool for that. That is the plan. At least that way then you see if one of us is in the kitchen cooking, we can still keep up with the Twitch chat and all that sort of stuff, and not miss anything. So that'd be cool. Another thing I'm going to need to do with regards to TVs is as well, I'm going to need to distribute it around the house. So I've been needing something a little bit like this, but this is too small for what I've got planned. So I'll be looking to get, hang on, I'm going to get this back on here now. I'll be looking to get like a bigger version, which is like wall mounted and stuff like that. So, and when I say a bigger version, it'll be like a bigger version that you get the TV signal plugged into it, and then you'll have maybe 4 or 5 different outlets and come out from that, and then they'll be distributed around the house to the different rooms. Currently, I've got like a wireless system, but it's only currently linked from the lounge to the kitchen. so it doesn't allow me to do the other rooms. I did have another system that allowed me to do the other rooms, but that failed, unfortunately. It broke, so I've got to replace it, especially with the new house, because we're starting again from scratch, so it needs to be done. So yeah. And another thing we plan to do is get some form of stereo system as well, plugged into the house as well, and I'll be doing that so that I have ceiling mounted speakers throughout the house, so from one location you can play whatever you need and it'll play wherever you want it to in the house. So that's another idea. Because we will own the house, we can do things like this. You see, I was restricted with the current house because obviously we're renting. There's only so much you can do. So really looking forward to being able to get into the new house and start all these little projects. Obviously these projects are going to be taking a long time to do. You know, it's not all going to be done at once as soon as we move in. It's going to be done over a slow period of time, because unfortunately, as much as I wish I was, I'm not made of money, so it's going to have to take a little bit of time to do it. Another thing that I will plan to do with like stereos and everything as well is I'll plan to like link it up to like an Alexa Echo Dot system or a Google Home Hub system, so that we can literally ask via voice for something to be turned on, or for lights to be turned up, turned down, turned on, turned off, and stuff like that as well. So I'll also like to include that into a security system for the house as well as the front door, rear door, all that sort of jazz as well, so that they're all kind of like linked into the security system as well. So much so, it's even something as simple as if someone's at the door and they're in the doorbell, instead of getting like a ding dong bell, it will come up with a voice saying that there's somebody at the door. You know what I mean? So little things like that. These are the sort of plans I've got in mind. As I say, it's going to take me a while to get it done though. And as far as streaming is concerned, I do plan to upgrade that at some point as well. That will include the PCs, both for myself and for Jill. And that will include everything from the peripherals as well, so keyboards, whether it be Razer, Corsair, which is just here, Razer just here, look. And then there's ADX over the end there. I'm not sure what ADX is, I've never heard of them before personally. So upgrading things like that to, and I know it sounds silly and it's simple, but things like RGB keyboards, RGB mice, stuff like that as well, just to make it a little bit more jazzy, as it were. So yeah. And then with regards to the vlogs, we will be looking at some point as well getting something like one of these sort of things, but possibly not one of those, but yeah, something a little bit better, just so we can do like some landscape shots, as it were, you know, to help with the vlog, bring the vlogs up a little bit more and stuff like that. So yeah, so all this stuff is planned for the future, but as to when it's actually going to be completed, your guess is as good as mine with regards to that. But yeah, that is the plan. And yeah, if we happen to move to a new house, we'll then start again and try and improve upon what we've done in the first house. So yeah. Now, one of the things that Jill wants is she wants one of these type of cookers and so on and so forth as well, because it's a ranged one. I know that she's always wanted one of those, and she also wants the old American style fridge with the ice and the water and stuff inside it. So yeah, she's always wanted one of those, and to be fair, so have I as well. So yeah, so as you can see, it looks nice inside. The trouble is though, I think this one's a plumbed one, so it takes, oh no, tell light, no, this one's non-plumbed. But yes, the only problem with the American freezers is they do take up a lot of space with regards to that water unit. So yeah, that's the only problem with it. But other than that, I would like to have one of those too. There was one that we saw in the other Currys, which is closer to where we live, where they actually have one of these American style fridges, which has got a built-in radio, and it connects to your phone via Bluetooth, and you can literally play radio, play Spotify, and all that sort of stuff. You can put shopping lists and stuff on it. It's like a touchscreen LCD screen and stuff. Really, really cool, really cool. And that can also be like plumbed into everything with regards to the house as well, like speakers wise and all that sort of stuff. So and if you nick it in, I think if I remember correctly, you can even watch Netflix and stuff through it as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah. So yeah, that's just some of the plans that I've got in line for the new house. So we'll see what how far we get with that. Yeah. So as I say, it's going to take a little bit of time to get that done. It's going to be a slow process, but we'll get there eventually. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And that's all stuff that I can do myself, which is even better. Okay, so Mrs. A's appointment is a little bit delayed. They're a little bit behind in the nail salon, so it's going to be a little bit longer that she's going to be in there. It normally takes about an hour normally, but I think they're not that far behind, maybe 10-15 minutes or so. So I'm not, because of that, I'm just stopping off in Starbucks, having a bit of a coffee. Oh yeah, good old vanilla latte. Love it. So yeah, and next I'm going to chill, have this, and then I'm going to make my way to Game, have a little gander in there, see what's what, and then from there on we'll go off and we'll see Jill in the nail salon. Yeah. Okay, so I'm now in Game. I'm just having a little bit of a gander, but the next thing I am going to purchase game-wise is going to be Division 2. I won't be getting it from here. I'm going to get the the digital version. Sorry, that's what I'm going to get. So, yeah, that's the next thing I'm going to be getting. So, look forward to that, guys. Should be good. I also do plan as well, as part of this whole tech upgrade thing as well, is getting PlayStation and Nintendo consoles as well as obviously upgrading the PC and stuff as well. However, though, I might wait until the next generation of PlayStation comes out and go with that as opposed to the PlayStation 4. Just makes sense to wait because it's not going to be that long until it's out anyway. So yeah, right, let's go and see how Jill's doing at the nail salon. Okay, so Jill's still not ready from the nail salon yet. However, she did just remind me that I forgot to pick something up. I was supposed to go into Boots and pick up some sleeping tablets for her because she's not been sleeping very well recently. So yeah, she's having to take sleeping tablets in a minute. But yeah, I forgot them because I'm an idiot. So off to Boots to go and get them. Right, so now I've got Jill's tablets. So now I can go back to the nail salon and see how she's doing. So hopefully she won't be too much longer. So yeah, but at least I've got them now. I can't believe I forgot them last time. Idiot. So Jill's still having the nails done in a minute, so I'm just going to chill out and wait here. Yeah, she shouldn't be too much longer. Okay, right, so as you can see we're back in the car. I didn't have to wait for too long in there. It's about, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
It wasn't
Well, they were just like really so behind today.
Yeah, I know, that's fine.
It's not often that they are.
No. Normally they're on actually normally they're early.
Yeah.
To be fair. So yeah, so as you say, while Mrs. A was actually in having her nails done, you saw me going around and having a look at all the tech plans that are in my head. Which
I get to see when I watch the video.
Which Jill will get to see when she watches the video, yeah.
Because he doesn't tell me anything.
I do tell you stuff. I've told you this already. There's some stuff I haven't told you yet. This is some stuff I haven't even told you guys yet either. For example, the current network, internet network, which we currently have, it's great, but I want to completely overhaul it for the new house. I'm talking big style. So yeah. It's going to cost a bit. But as I said, it's projects to do it over time, so yeah. Okay then guys, so we are now back home and it's time for me to actually go and get some sleep because I'm back at work again tonight. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. As I say, these are all plans that are for the future and to take over a period of long period of time. So yeah, it should be fun and interesting and will give me plenty of content for you guys as well. So obviously it'll be stuff like going out, purchasing all these bits and getting them installed. So it should be quite fun. Yeah. And as I say, so we are back home. Your nails cool down or not? Or?
Not really enough.
No. Well, it's the same kind of thing as what we showed you last time with regards to Jill's nails. Is that changing colour thing when her body temperature changes. So, but this time she's gone for a, what was it, like a gold colour when you're hot? Yeah, it's like a gold colour when she's hot and then like a like grassy green, you said, wasn't it?
I think it's a sagey green.
Like a sagey green whenever she's cold. So, yeah, you never know. You might see that at some other point. But yeah, so that's what she's gone for. And yeah, so as I say, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. And once you're subscribed as well, ding dong that little notification bell, and that will let you know each time that I upload a new vlog. So yeah, in the meantime, guys, take care of yourselves. Bye.